Hello and welcome back to Jarvis channel. Today we are learning what it is like to have a pet duck. Should you get one or not? First things first, wearing this nice outfit is not something what you want to wear taking care of your bird. This is more the kind of fit. I mean, keeping your hair up good because chances are you're going to get a little muddy. You can dress a little bit differently, but the best piece of advice I can give you is wear something that you're fine with getting a little bit wet. A perk for birds is they are always eating your scraps. So like I didn't finish my salad at a restaurant. I'm not planning on eating it. I'm going to give it to my birds. The two different kind of shoes I wear is like I've gotten really comfortable with walking around in my chicken and ducks run, but I started out wearing shoes like these. The perk to having a perk is they literally are so kind and friendly and like they're so much fun to be around and bring great company. The more time you actually spend with them, the friendlier they are. Always the first thing I do with having birds is clean out their water. So I always like to dump out their water. With chickens, you only have to do the water containers, like one water container in the morning and one in the evening. But with a duck, it's best to do it twice a day, and it's even great to do it twice a day with chickens, just to keep them healthy. I then repeat the process for the other one. I'm now very wet, and this is what makes me feel very happy that I wore dirty clothes. I then check to make sure that they have food, and currently they have plenty of food, but if they didn't, I were to go in my shed, and you have to keep food in a spot where other animals can't get it, but I have a bunch of food, and I would scoop it, and I would bring food to the food container. I then check for eggs, which a duck will make a nest in the lane area or anywhere that might be appealing to it. But the chickens often lay in the same spot, and our chickens lay up in a lane location. You stick your hand in and you collect the eggs. Sometimes the case will be you have to dig in for eggs. After collecting eggs, I often have to clean up their poop. If it gets gross from both the main area of the coop, and it's pretty easy, you just shovel it up and then put the dirty straw in a container, which we have a compost bin, but you'll also have to scoop poop and clean out the gross poop from in there. With animals and predators around, you'll want to make sure everything is always locked and closed. At night, you'll close the door, and we like to keep bricks in front of our coop, but we like to have our chickens hooked up in an area, and in the morning we'll let them out and use the bricks so the wind doesn't close the doors, which we find that helpful, but not everyone uses it. Then the next job is every morning and evening, depending if you have a duck or not, we have to spray down the poop. When spraying down poop, you want to hold your finger down so it sprays and gets the poop cleaned up fast. The ducks poop the most, though they, in my opinion, are more fun to have as pets. And this has not been cleaned up in 2 days, thus there's more poop. but you can get away with just doing it in the morning, though it is best if you do it in the evenings as well.
So it's less poop to clean up, though we have less amount of animals too.
That's about the size of the run. The final thing required to take care of is a duck needs a place to swim. Whether it's a small pool, a kiddie pool, or a nice pond, a duck requires water. We also have a kiddie pool. And for the kiddie pool, we clean it out about once a week. But for the very tiny pool, we clean it out daily. First, you have to dump out all the water, and then your duck will come running to come enjoy this muddy water. You want to rinse it out, but the most important part is moving it to a new location. You gotta have a little fun with your chores, so make sure to give your animals lots of love while you're out here. To clean out the pool, I give it a rinse, but I also have a scrub brush that I will scrub off all the dirt with. Be sure not to get this in your eyes because this will get you sick. Then you fill it up. Though I could have done a better job scrubbing the pool. In the end, birds are like a 30-minute-a-day chore. I definitely recommend them. They are so worth it. Remember to wash your hands with soap and water afterward, or you could get sick.